Have you ever noticed your car hesitating when you press the accelerator? Idling roughly, shifting strangely, or suddenly losing power even though there is no major engine problem? Before spending hundreds of dollars replacing expensive parts, your vehicle may simply need a throttle position sensor or electronic throttle body relearn. Modern push-button start vehicles don't use the same simple throttle systems found in older cars. Instead, they rely on an electronic drive-by-wire system where the gas pedal, throttle body, and engine computer constantly communicate. If that communication gets interrupted after replacing the battery, cleaning the throttle body, disconnecting sensors, or installing a new throttle body, then your engine computer may need to relearn the correct throttle position. And the good news is, you can do this at home for $0. In his video, I am breaking down 3 proven methods to reset your throttle position sensor on modern push-button start vehicles. Some methods take less than 3 minutes, require 0 tools, and could save you a costly trip to the dealership. Let's first understand what we need to reset the throttle position sensor, and what does the throttle position sensor actually do? The throttle position sensor monitors the exact angle of the throttle plate. On many modern electronic throttle bodies, the throttle position sensor is integrated into the throttle body assembly rather than being a separate replaceable sensor. Along with the accelerator pedal position sensors, it constantly reports throttle position to the engine control module many times every second. The ECU compares the driver's pedal input with the actual throttle opening and makes instant adjustments to maintain power, fuel efficiency, emissions, and smooth operation. These sensors are extremely precise. A difference of just a few degrees between the expected and actual throttle position can cause noticeable drivability issues. That's why even after cleaning carbon deposits from the throttle body, the ECU may still rely on old learned values until a relearn procedure is completed. That's why we reset throttle sensor so that the engine computer can relearn the current throttle position instantly. Before you reset anything, don't skip these steps. First, verify that your battery is healthy. Low system voltage can interfere with throttle calibration because the throttle motor relies on stable electrical power. A fully charged battery should typically measure around 12.6 volts with the engine off. Next, inspect the throttle body. Heavy carbon buildup can physically prevent the throttle plate from reaching the positions expected by the ECU. If it's dirty, then clean it first using a throttle body cleaner designed for electronic throttle systems. Also check for vacuum leaks. A cracked intake hose or leaking vacuum line can create idle problems that look like throttle issues but won't be fixed by a reset. Finally, make sure there are no serious engine faults such as failed ignition coils, major intake leaks, or fuel delivery problems. Resetting the throttle system won't solve unrelated mechanical or electrical issues. Now that we've covered the basics, let's move on to the first reset procedure. Method number 1. Ignition on electronic throttle relearn. This is one of the simplest and surprisingly effective methods on many Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Hyundai, Kia, Mazda, Subaru, and several other modern vehicles. This reset method allows the throttle body to recalibrate itself after power has been disconnected or the throttle body has been cleaned. Here's how to perform this method. Step 1. Turn off all electrical accessories, including the headlights, AC, and radio to keep battery voltage stable. Step 2. Without pressing the brake pedal, press the start button twice to switch the ignition to the on position without starting the engine. At this point, the dashboard lights should illuminate. Step 3. Leave the ignition on for approximately 30 seconds to 1 minute. During this time, you may hear a faint buzzing or clicking sound from the engine bay, which is completely normal because the throttle motor is finding its reference position. Step 4. After waiting 1 minute, turn the ignition completely off and wait another 60 seconds to allow the engine control module to save the new settings. Step 5. Now start the engine and let it idle undisturbed for 2 to 3 minutes without touching the accelerator. During this idle period, the ECM fine-tunes airflow and idle speed. Step 6. Finish the produce by taking a 10-minute drive with gentle acceleration so the computer can complete its adaptive learning. This simple procedure takes less than 5 minutes and often eliminates hesitation and unstable idle without replacing any parts. Method number 2. Accelerator pedal relearn procedure. If the first reset didn't solve your problem, don't worry, because this next procedure has restored smooth throttle response for thousands of drivers without replacing a single part. This procedure is especially helpful if your vehicle hesitates during acceleration, has inconsistent throttle response, or displays reduced engine power after battery disconnection or electronic repairs. This accelerator pedal relearn procedure method is commonly used on many Nissan, Infiniti, Honda, Acura, and several other push-button start vehicles where the accelerator pedal sensor also requires recalibration. Here is how to perform this technique. Step 1. Before you begin, make sure your battery voltage is above 12.4 volts. This is extremely important because low voltage is one of the biggest reasons relearn procedures fail. Step 2. Without pressing the brake pedal, press the push start button twice to switch the ignition to the on position. Wait about 3 seconds before touching anything. Step 3. Now slowly press the accelerator pedal all the way to the floor over approximately 5 seconds. Resist the temptation to push it down quickly. A slow, smooth movement allows the accelerator position sensors to record their entire operating range accurately. Step 4. Once the pedal reaches the floor, keep it fully depressed for another 5 seconds. Step 5. Now slowly release the pedal back to its resting position over another 5 seconds. Step 6. Turn the ignition off and wait 1 minute so the engine control module can store the new pedal values. Step 7. Start the engine and allow it to idle for 2 to 3 minutes without touching the accelerator. Step 8. Now take your vehicle on a 10 to 15 minute drive using light acceleration and several complete stops. This helps the ECM fine-tune throttle response, and many drivers notice smoother acceleration, improved shifting, and quicker pedal response immediately after completing the relearn. Method number 3, the OBD2 Diagnostic Tool Reset. If your car has a stubborn electronic throttle control system that is common on modern European models, then manual relearns might not take. That's where method 3 comes in. This is the same procedure performed at dealerships and independent repair shops after replacing or cleaning an electronic throttle body. Unlike basic code readers that only clear trouble codes, a bidirectional scanner can communicate directly with the engine control module and command specific service functions, including throttle body relearn, idle air volume learn, electronic throttle reset. Here's how to perform OBD2 Diagnostic Tool Reset. Step 1. Connect the scanner to the vehicle's OBD2 port that is usually located beneath the driver's side dashboard. Step 2. Turn the ignition on without starting the engine and allow the scanner to establish communication with the vehicle. Step 3. Navigate to the Service or Maintenance Functions menu and select the Throttle Relearn or Throttle Adaptation function. Different scan tools use different names, but the purpose is the same: teaching the engine computer the exact position of the electronic throttle. Step 4. Follow the on-screen instructions, which usually take 1 to 5 minutes to complete. During the process, you will often hear the throttle body opening and closing several times as the computer records its new reference points. Step 5. Once completed, start the engine and allow it to idle until it reaches normal operating temperature. Step 6. Now perform a short road test with gradual acceleration and deceleration so the ECM can complete its adaptive learning. A quality scanner is especially valuable because it can also reset service reminders, display live sensor data, activate service functions. If you regularly maintain your own vehicle, then it is one of the best investments you can make. The bottom line is, a throttle position sensor relearn is one of the quickest and easiest procedures you can perform on a modern push-button start vehicle. And in many cases, it can restore smooth idle, responsive acceleration, and normal throttle operation in just a few minutes. Before spending hundreds or even thousands of dollars replacing electronic components, try these 3 proven methods. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.